G'day everyone, this is Iesha and Hannah. Iesha, do you have an Instagram?
I do.
What is it?
iesha.spiteri.
So it's iesha.spiteri, and Hannah, what's your?
_Hannah Smart.
_Hannah Smart if you'd like to follow these girls on Instagram, and they'd love you to do that. Now so these girls are going to be working with me over the next 12 months. There is another girl too, she's just not here at the moment, but she's hiding over there. So what we're going to do today, we're going to have a number of different shoots that we're going to actually look at. The first one we're going to do is to have a flower background that I'll show you in a minute. But what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using the a7 III. So this is the Sony a7 III, and I'll be using the 50mm on this. Now I'm using the ProPhoto light that we'll have a look at the setup in a second to see how that works. But we're going to have a little bit of fun, and so we'll look at that now. Okay, so what we're going to do, I've got these flowers in the background that we're going to have the girls sit in the middle down here, and then we're going to surround them by flowers, which should look really pretty. There's also a bird cage and a bird's nest there, and there's some stuffed birds. Now, they're not real birds, so please don't go accusing me of animal cruelty. They're actually fake, but they're going to look really pretty, I think. Now, the thing is too, I'm using a 5-foot octa that you can see here. This is on the ProPhoto B D1s. So it's a nice big light. Now I'm going to put that directly over them, and underneath I've got a reflector that's going to bounce that light back up to their face that you can actually see. So it's giving a little bit of fill down. Now I could use another light, but I think I'll be quite happy with this. Now I have metered it with the light meter, and so I'm going to be around the f9 and 1/25 of a second and ISO 100. So we'll have a look at those results now. You're going to be a YouTube star. I love it. All right, so what we've got, I've just played around with the settings a little bit. I'm 1/60th of a second f9 and ISO 100. You can see the setup. Kerry, can you see the actual light box there?
Yes.
Yep, so you can see how the light box is sort of set up here. I'm trying to get, the reason why I'm doing it this way is I want as much even lighting on these flowers as I can get it. Now, because this softbox is away a little bit, it should light everything up. So I'm going to do a test, and I'm using autofocus. Now you'll notice too that I've asked Iesha to put her feet back. That means that it'll be a nice way to sit down. If their feet are forward, it will make their feet look really big. Not that Iesha's got big feet, but they would look larger. Now it'll be interesting to see what they're like with these, how they light them, because she's just not that really a girly girl, so it's going to be interesting to see if she likes these images, but we're going to do quite a number on the day. Now, I'm using eye detect, so it's basically grabbing her eye, and that's it. You're sitting really beautifully. Now, all these girls are dancers, so they do always tend to sit a lot nicer, and their shoulders are really lovely, because yours are really up nice and high, which is terrific. You can see your posture's really good, which is great. Now, if you can relax a little bit if you want to for a second. If the girl wasn't a dancer and she doesn't have good posture, what you could say to them, and I'll demonstrate it on Iesha now, is that you could basically say, okay, now pretend there's a bit of string on your head, and now I'm pulling that string up, and then immediately you'll see how she lifted up. Now also what you can do too, if their shoulders aren't relaxed, you can actually say to them, lift your shoulders up like this, go back, and then drop down. That will also give them nice posture as well, so that's another thing that you can do too. But anyway, we're going to take a couple of shots. Now just be nice and relaxed there. I want this to look fairly natural, so I'm not going to really pose much on this at all. I just want them to be really natural looking, which is really pretty, because it will give them a massive, look like they're in a whole bunch of field of massive flowers. Now I'm going to also move in now, because this is set on manual, it won't change exposure. So now I'm just doing head and shoulders, which is really beautiful. Okay, Kerry, do you want to grab the bird's nest, because we're going to add a bird's nest into this. Now I'm going to keep this really simple, this shoot, because we're going to go through multiple shoots today, so we're not going to spend too long on each shoot at all. The next one we're going to do in a minute is we're going to actually have the girls lying down, sitting on a chair, but also we're going to put the girls down lying down with some flowers around their head. Now, like I said, these aren't real birds, guys, so even though they do look real though. So bring them in nice and sort of close. That's beautiful, yeah, like that. It's really pretty. Now if we can too, oh actually let me do one this way first. All right, now if you can, let go of that hand, bring it out this way a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Poor bird, you've just killed it. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to,
as if
like that, yeah.
If you're looking at it.
Yep.
So hold that and then I'll balance the, so you want the bird probably that way.
Yeah, so bring it just a little bit closer. That's it, perfect. And then just look at the bird itself, beautiful. Lovely. I think we're done. Yep.
Are you doing close up?
I've already done it.
Oh, you've done it?
Yep. Oh, I might try and get one with the bird a little bit closer as well. Okay. Okay, you're done.
So,
now you can stop. You can stop that now anyway because I'll do each girl in a different thing.
oh yeah.
That was good. Good job.